Emily Simpson will return to The Real Housewives of Orange County, with a whole new look after announcing she decided to dissolve her facial fillers. Emily joined the popular Bravo show in its 13th season and was a polarizing figure. Some fans of the show took a quick liking to her, while others thought her husband brought more drama to the show than she did. During her first season as a housewife, her husband got into an argument with castmates Gina and Kelly Dodd. The beef with Gina was squashed almost immediately, but it took a while to resolve things with Kelly. Fans also took a quick disliking to her husband Shane, as they thought he was mistreating her. There were a few times on the show where he talked down to her, but Emily claims that was just his edit. Emily had a rough time getting along with the rest of the cast in her first season, most notably with Shannon and Vicky. The two claimed Emily would age shame them, and said she felt bullied by her all the time. Emily, on the other hand, claimed she felt bullied by them, and felt they weren't accepting of her as a new member of the group. Their relationship got better though after both Vicky and Tamara were fired from the show, and Shannon was able to open up to the rest of the women. Emily has always been close with castmate Gina though, and the pair have been able to get through any differences they may have. Emily is now opening up about her recent decision to get her facial fillers dissolved, explaining why she chose to get rid of them. Emily's plastic surgeon, Jennifer Armstrong, posted before and after pictures of Emily on her Instagram, explaining the advice she gave to Emily. She claims that when Emily came to her, she explained to her that sometimes people inject too much filler in their face, which in turn makes them look older. Jennifer said the after image was taken when all the fillers were taken out, and her face was brought back to its natural appearance. She later added that sometimes, it is necessary to add light fillers in the right places after having them dissolved, and determined that was necessary for Emily. She injected a second set of fillers, done right, and posted the final product on her Instagram. As Page 6 reports, Emily gave an explanation as to why she decided to remove her fillers. The RHOC star said she made the decision after realizing she no longer liked the way she looked in her photos. She claims it had been a long time since she had gotten any kind of fillers in her face, and believes the ones already injected began moving around in her face. In her point of view, there was too much filler under her eyes, causing them to look puffy. According to her, the process to dissolve was very easy and almost painless. The only pain she felt was when the doctor pricked her with the needle. She claims that as soon as the doctor injected the dissolving solution, the puffiness under her eyes began to fade. Season 16 of The Real Housewives of Orange County is sure to look different this year, and not just because of all the physical changes Emily is making. Fan favorite housewife Heather Dubrow is back and Kelly Dodd is out, as are Bronwyn Wyndham Burke and Elizabeth Vargas. Joining Heather, Emily and Gina are two new housewives who seem promising to viewers. Fans have been asking Heather to return to the show since she left after season 11. She claims her decision to return has nothing to do with Kelly leaving, but Kelly is the reason she initially left the show, so that isn't a very far leap to take. With all the changes, fans are excited to see some drama on the show, as it has been lacking in that department for quite a few seasons. Jennifer Armstrong, Page 6.